Okay, so welcome you all for our this summer courses what we are having this year. So as last week we had just a small introduction. Today we'll be starting officially the orientation about these courses, how it will go, what all of you have to follow, and then how we can channelize this learning very systematically. So it's been an online event, so you have to be a little bit active in your access of announcements and things in the groups. Okay, so before we start, what we should do? Anybody remembered last week what we said? Yes, you can say in the chat, you can write. Before we start, what we do? Anything we start? Yeah. We have to do chant, yeah. We have to do prayers. Yeah, prayers. So let us do the short prayers so that we can get a very good understanding, intelligence from God to learn very, very nicely. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaiham Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Shri Vishakanatam Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvise Namah He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kampanamustute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyaycha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhuttam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Ram Hare Hare. Yeah, some of you are asking for these prayers. We'll be sharing in the meetings when actually your coursework starts. You all will also get to see the prayers and recite with the teachers. So it's been a wonderful. So before we start, as we had some riddles last week, why we have these programs, why we need to learn these things. Let us solve this with one riddle. Let us understand this one riddle. Would like to catch that riddle? Shall I show you the riddle? Okay, all of you have to give the answers. You can write in the chat, or otherwise you can raise your hands in case if you want to speak. Okay, I hope all of you are renamed yourself. What are your names? I can see your names. Okay, you have various names. Yeah, in case if your device name is there, then you can change with that. Okay, so let us take one riddle now. Yeah, find the odd one out. Here you see how many species, how many living entities you observe here. There are First is a eagle, bird. Second is a horse. Yeah, 7. Total 7 are there. So find the odd one out. And if you say the answer, then you have to give a reason also. Why he's odd one, or why that living entity is odd one out. Yeah, some hands are raised. Okay, you want to give the answers also. Okay. And if you want to write in the chat, you can write in the chats. Okay. Okay. We'll start with our Tathagat Prabhu. Yes. Yes, you can unmute Tathagat. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
The human is the odd one out because God has gifted him the human life and he needs to use it properly, but the others are animals, and every person, every living entity has some every living entity has 4 things: eating,
Okay. Good, good.
sleeping, and some things, but only human has that thing that he can go to, but only human has the capability gifted by God of praying to God and chanting.
Very nice. Okay. So Tathagat Prabhu, all of you watched that video, the reciting the Krishna chapters. He's the one who has been reciting the Krishna chapters and things very wonderfully. So we thank Tathagat Prabhu. Yeah. So some answers I am getting here because human is a difference because he's having a clothes, other are not having. Or he has a 2 legs, whereas others are having a 4 legs. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, fine. We'll like to hear one more student. Yeah, who is Raghav? Yes.
Sir, it is because that humans can only. So God gave humans the intelligence to write, speak, and listen, sir.
Oh, so you want to say animals cannot write, speak, and listen? They can speak and listen, right? We don't understand their language, but amongst them they have a communications. You all agree? That's why they, like a dogs will bark. They have a mutual understanding. They're barking. We hear only barking sound, but they have. Yeah. So they also speak. They also talk. They also interact. Even they also have their families. Like we have a mother, father, children. They also have their families and things. So we have to capture what is the difference. So human is the odd one out many of your writing because human stands for something special. Human stands for something unique. So let us take one more answer. Who is a Laliteshwar? Yeah. Because this point, if you understand, you will appreciate this learning very, very nicely in the course what we are going to start. Yes, Lalit, who is Laliteshwar? You can unmute, speak.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
The
odd one out is the human being because
yes.
Because he can purify the Lord, but the animals cannot purify the Lord, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, we don't purify the Lord. We can get purified by the Lord. Yes, human can make himself more better with the help of God. Whereas animals, you call animals for learning wisdom tales, they won't. You can try. Some of the homes, they will have a dogs as a pet. You can teach dog some shlokas. You teach a dog some mantras. It will sit. You put a Bhagavad Gita book for it, it will lick it and it will again go away. Yeah. So whenever can take some sabji with it. So much. So these things can easily human can capture. Animals, they just don't have ability. That's why they're called as animals. So now we'll go ahead. There is interesting shloka comes in Mahabharata. It says that ahara nidra bhayamaithunam cha samanyametat pashubhir naranam dharmo hitesham adhiko vishesho dharmena hina pashubhi samanam. Ahara nidra bhayamaithunam. Eating, sleeping, mating and defending are common between humans and animals. They eat, we eat. They sleep, we sleep. They have their families, we have our families. And they have their defense, we have our defense. So we may do in a sophisticated way, but activity remains the same. Like some student might be studying in a poor school, some student might be studying in an international school. Basically, education is going on. But the human can reason the purpose behind that. We can ask, what is a purpose? Why I should do? What is good? What is bad? All these inquiries human can inquire and then change him. So just to give an example, if let's say there is a market where a lot of vegetables, fruits are the people are selling, and the goat enters inside and puts the mouth on that. So he will get a stick. The goat will get a stick on her. Now imagine, will the goat go out then? Oh no, I should not eat. Goat will go put a mouth in another shop. Right? Goat just don't understand why he's getting a beating. But if human goes, picks up something, puts in a pocket, immediately he will given a beating. He will understand, oh, that means I should not steal. That means I should do something if I want to have. Oh, that means I should put a pocket and put some money for the person, then I can buy. That means this is not the right way to take. We can start inquiring. I don't want to get beatings. Then what way I should do so that then I can get properly for myself. Whereas animals, they just cannot understand. Right? So let us give one example from history. Who are these two characters? Write the answers. Many of you wrote about the dogs or the elephants, but these are all external differences. Okay, what all of you are writing. Here we're learning something interesting. From these two examples, you'll understand. Yeah. So one side is Arjun. You all know the famous Mandava archer, the great hero of Pandavas. That was a scene going on about what? What was happening there? And this side, the right hand, the mighty, the Rakshasa, it is Ravana. So these two characters, if you observe now, this is Arjuna had gone for a Swayamvara. Draupadi Swayamvara was there, and now he targets the eye of the bird, eye of the fish, seeing the reflection, right? Now, if you observe these two characters, both are very, very powerful, right? Both are having a very, very great strength and skills and all, correct? But tell me, who is a proper person, who is a right person, and who is a bad person, good person and a bad person? Who is a good? First you write for his name, and who is a bad? Okay. Yes. All of you agree, right? Arjun is a good person, Ravana is a bad person. So it's not that having a skills or a talent makes one good or bad, but there is something else also, correct? That we have to understand. So what is that? What made Arjuna good and Ravana bad? It's not that Ravana was made bad. He was also given a choice. He was also given something to lead his life something better way, but he rejected it. He did not follow certain things. So although he had a powers, but then it was all condemned. It was not glorified. Whereas Arjuna Pandavas, one way they had lost by going to the forest, taken away everything. But then you see how it came out very, very gloriously because they always kept something in their life. So there are three things we have to see in our life. Okay. Then you'll appreciate how this program will help all of us to develop this. So before also we had given this presentation for some of you, if you remember, but just to take a note at this point to start with this. So what are these three things we should have in our life so that then we can also keep ourselves like Arjuna, not like Ravana. So here you see, first C is called as a competence. Competence means having all these words you see here, the skills, the intelligence, the abilities, the performance, the experience, the goals, right? Basically our external hats we put on, right? How much I learned, what all things I know. These are all called as how many subjects I studied, what degrees I got. These are all called as a competence. Basically having abilities to do our work very, very effectively. So apart from competence, there is something called as character, which is our internal achievements, for which we human stands, keeping our character. Character means what? Our habits in general way. So there is one definition. Character means what you do when no one is watching you. What you do when no one is watching you. That's why some students who don't want to listen to the teachers, they will hide themselves. And then they will sleep, or they want to play with the mobiles or some things. But the good student, he will be focusing, looking on the teacher, learning the things. So that is a student of a good character. So even though teacher is not looking, still he will keep himself with the proper focus and studies, right? So this is one student example. When we grow also in our life, then which kind of habits we do, which kind of a lifestyle we follow, this is why all our character is been developed. So this is something internal. So Ravana and Arjuna both had a competence. You all agree? Both were very, very powerful. But Ravana lacked character. Although he was given a choice, he was given a warnings, still Ravana never made his choices to follow the good character. Whereas Arjuna, what a great character person. So Arjuna once was, Pandavas were in the forest. How many years Pandavas were sent to the forest? Who knows the exact answer? Pandavas were sent into the forest for how many years? Okay, 5, 12, 13, 14. What is the exact answer? 11. Different answers are coming. 2. Okay. Pandavas were sent for how many years? Okay. 11, 6, 13, 20, 14. Okay, we'll take some online hand raised. Okay. Who is a Sahasra? Yeah, speak. Okay, your hand is raised for this answer. Yeah. Yeah, speak. Okay, it's muted. Who is a Vishnu Karthike? Yes, tell.
Sir, 14 years. I think so.
I think so. Okay. Okay, let us take some more students' opinion.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Who is a Samprati? Samprati. Yes.
Hello,
Yes, yes. Speak. Yes.
Prabhuji, 16 years.
Oh, different answer has come. Okay, let us take one more last opinion. Who is Nitya? Yes. You can unmute.
12 years. 12.
Yes, how many? Yeah. Okay, Nagacharan. Who is Nagacharan?
Prabhuji, 12 years plus 1 Ajnatavasam.
Very nice. Let us clap hands for Nagacharan. Very good. So it was the 13 years in a sense of 12 years in the forest, and 1 year was incognito, Agyatavas. They have to hide themselves. If they found in that year, again they have to repeat the 12 years. That is a period. Lord Rama was sent for 14 years. Pandavas were sent for a 12 plus 1. So when they were in Agyatavas, all Pandavas had scattered in a different field. So Arjuna goes to the Devalok, to the heavens. And Arjuna was having a very, very youthful body, handsome. So the Urvashi, the heavenly lady, approaches to Arjuna. And she says, I want to have a marriage with you. But Arjuna says, no, 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 this is not a good. I am already married, and then you are like my mother. Because why? Arjuna could see her in his forefathers' correction, the great kings of his forefathers, because they were having a marriage with her. So this is not a good thing. So Arjuna could keep himself. Whereas Ravana, you see, he was going on kidnapping various women, and then finally he got destroyed when he touched Lord's energy, his mother Sita. So that's why character is very, very important. School days also, many students might be very good in studies, but then if we have a bad habits, if we use bad words, if we don't keep ourselves with the proper discipline and all, then nobody will like to be friend with us. Very soon, all will be left alone, and then we'll also lose our good thing also. So we need a both. You all are understanding competence and character. We should have a good studies. We should become the best student like Arjun, how he was learned from his teacher Dronacharya. Right. He was even night time also. He used his time for a practice. Daytime he used to learn. Night time he used to revise. Finish. Master the skill that day only. So Dronacharya was so happy seeing his seriousness for studies. So at least we should not sleep in the daytime, sleep in the night, and daytime we can study nicely. And obviously character. So that's why we have this program here where we can work upon our character before the school is going to start again, where we are going to focus on competence. Let us make a foundation of the good character. Correct? Now comes the question how to combine both competence and character. Correct? We should take care of both, right? That's why how we are going to develop, that is called as culture. Culture means when we keep with a good understanding about our life, who we are, why these things happen to us, what the world is around, who the God is, how to know God's existence, his place, and his connection with us. The scriptures, right? Vedas, what they teach us, understanding the more bigger picture of life. Not only me, my school, and my career, that's all. But we have a more bigger future also. So this culture, that is means to our connection with the God, which we work on the soul platform, will make us to develop a good competence and character also. So all these courses, what we are going to learn here, are been developed with a very, very wonderful stories and some incidents, like things which will make us understand how to focus on our good competence and a good character also. So what is the riddle of this? Please answer. Who can tell? This is how will happen to our life also when we follow keep the good culture. Would like to explain? Your hands are raised for the answer, or you type the answer in chat. Okay. And then after this, we'll come to the details about the coursework, how we have to attend the classes, and what all things will be. Yeah, who is a Vishwak? Yes.
The picture explains that some people are enjoying their life but not reciting any slokas, and when they enter the book and they are becoming good-minded and they are reciting slokas.
Very nice. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Anyone more would like to? Who is a Jishnu? Yes.
After reading the Bhagavad Gita, our life changes to Krishna consciousness.
Very nice. Yes, very good. Here also online, is Ishan and Yatiraj, they're writing. A good book can change our mindset. Very nice. Yeah. Then Gyan Arora, he has written, when bad people read Gita, they become good and spiritual people. Are understanding? Oh, Ishanvi is writing. The picture depicts that the materialistic people are following wrong direction. You see, correct. They're having a wine bottle in the hand. They're freely mixing. They're holding a cigarettes in the hand. These are wrong direction. But when they come in contact with the Bhagavad Gita, then their mindset changes. Or rather to say changes, they understand the real things of life and they follow the pure things, right? Then their life becomes better. It's not just a change of mind, but shift of the mind towards the realities of life. We understand the right things. And then to give up the things become very, very easy. So we have a Shloka Master course where we directly study from Bhagavad Gita, what the shlokas are teaching. We have a Wisdom Tale course. That's also same principles what Gita has given us. We'll see from the real life example of the great characters, how they applied Bhagavad Gita in their life. And Tava Kathamritam course, where we'll study the life of the speaker of Bhagavad Gita. Right. So basically, Bhagavad Gita is a manual for us. So we should not forget to, and especially as a Indians, Krishna personally came only in India. He did not go to America, did not go to China, because he saw so many nice students are there. They should get Bhagavad Gita first. But then if we Indians, we don't study, which is unfortunately we see, especially modern days, has been neglected and all. So that's why then we find so much stuff. Then when you grow ahead in life, no culture is maintained, no character will come, but only competence. Then it will be like a case of Ravana. And we find so many problems later, right? So congratulations for all of you for making your choice for learning. So through these meetings, you'll be able to learn about God. And when we learn about God, then we can have really a good peace. Our life will be a very, very wonderful. So, and why we have to study these things? I know God, I follow. But there is an interesting story of a woodcutter. Yeah, you all are able to hear me well? Is it audible? You are understanding my language? Yeah. So once there were two woodcutters. So both got a new axe. You see here the axe shown in a new way, nicely shining, and both started doing their work very hard. The first woodcutter with his new axe going on hitting. Day one he could cut 2 trees. Day 2 he could cut 3 trees. Then the 4 trees. He was going continuously non-stop. But to his great surprise, after 7 days, it reduced. Up to 7 days, he was cutting 10, 12 trees. But now, on the 8th day onwards, it became only 8 trees. Then it became 6 trees. Then the time came when he could not cut even 1 tree also. He was doing very hard work whole day. This is a story of a first woodcutter. Then the second woodcutter, he also got a new axe. He was also working. But then he was not doing all the time work. He was taking a break in between. And he was doing something else additionally. And then again he used to resume for his wood cutting. So his business continued. He could cut 4 trees, 5 trees. And like that it went on. His graph went on like y is equal to mx with a positive slope up. It went on increasing. He could go on. Now somebody may get surprised. No, Are, first man is doing a continuous work. He's putting a more efforts than the second man also. Second man is taking a break in between. But how come second man is able to go on and on and on, whereas first man got stopped? Anybody understood the point? Yeah, who would like to speak? Then we'll go to our course detailed plan. We'll be explaining all of you. Okay, some hands are raised. Who is a Sanvi? Sanvi V. Yeah, please speak. It's a Vamshi Krishna. Yes. Yes, say Vamshi Krishna.
Guruji, their second person has limit and he did in time, so he got profit. But first person he doesn't maintain a limit, so he got loss.
What he did not maintain? Can you say once again?
Sir, limit, sir.
Limit. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Anybody else would like to? Who is a Satvik? Satvik Avula? Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. So the first person he from the first day he just went on cutting trees until after few days his axe got broken and he could cut no more trees. So he was in loss because he was not caring about his axe and he was not at all taking break. But the second person worked smartly. He used to cut some trees and then take some breaks, and also the next day also he used to cut some trees and then take some breaks. So that means he used to keep a limit of what he used to cut, and he used to make profit.
Okay, okay, good. One exact point you spoke in between, but we're looking, yeah, correct. Yeah, here online many students have written. Hemamrita is writing, the second woodcutter was sharpening the blade when he was taking a rest. Very nice. Yeah, Vihansa is writing, he took break to sharp his axe. Very nice. So it may look like I can go on working hard. I can go on, like for us, what is a work as a student, right? I can go on studying more. Why to take a time for studying Bhagavad Gita and all? Then our efficiency will also go down. Then the stress build up. Like an axe got blunt. It's not that axe got broken, it got blunt. You know, the pencil, when we need to sharpen time to time. Otherwise, you get blunt, then we'll not be able to write anymore. Nothing visible comes also. It's become useless then. So we need a sharpening of our mind also, right? So that's why, then how will you sharpen the mind? Is there any tablet I can eat, or is there any, what you call, some online, some product machine I can purchase and put on mind? Because mind is a internal things, we need to connect our internal self. So that is a help we can do with the God. When we connect to the God, our mind and everything becomes very amazing way sharpen. In a sense, we become cleans of all bad thoughts, right? Sometimes we become angry, or maybe most of the time we become very envious of somebody, we get a bad thoughts about somebody. You learn all these things in the meetings, how our mind sometimes behaves. Then how to tune the mind? That's why we have to go to the study of God. Mandir. Temples are called as mandir, the place of God.
Guruji,
Yes. So we have to take
Guruji.
we have to take advantage of this place. Or I mean, we have an online platform now. We can take advantage of this learning where we get the opportunity to direct to connect with the God. So with this short note, we give a welcome for this learning for these courses. And I'll show you the detailed plan now, how we should attend the classes, because it's an online platform. Many things will be, we may go off the screen. Sometimes we may not understand also what's going on. So I'll just tell you brief things which you can take a note, so that it will help you learn very actively. Okay, I'll share the presentation here. You are seeing the slide, what is written on the title. I have shared another presentation now. Yes, you are seeing the title. Just give a confirmation you are seeing the new slide. What you read here, just write in the chat. Yeah, okay, good, thank you. It's about orientation talk. So how we have to attend these courses. Some of you are in a wisdom tales, some of you are in a shloka master, some of you are attending all both or all three Tavakathamritam also. But these things remain a common when you attend the course. Okay. So what is written there below? Well begun is a half done. You heard that saying. So when we prepare nicely, like let's say your school semester exam is there, end exam is there. If you don't start studying with a proper plan from the day one, then at the end it will become too heavy. Then will not learn, will not understand, no time for revision. Then it is a poor performance, right? But the smart student, he prepares in time. So that's the same with these courses, because it's a daily course. Okay, today onwards, every day it will be the things happening, and you will get to know so many things. Right, like as you have a daily school, right? I mean, of course you get a break on Sunday, But here, because the holidays are there, we have everyday classes. Every day you'll be having your sessions. But then if you don't focus properly, if you don't capture the lessons and all, then it will become a very, what you call, challenging. At the end of the course, like how those picture you saw, the people are entering in Bhagavad Gita, they're coming out nicely. So we have to also see what change I am bringing out from my life also. How much I'm getting closer to the God, how much I develop my good conducts, habits, characters, right? So, and how much I'm able to do my studies with the proper responsibility. All these things you'll get to appreciate if you observe yourself nicely. So we have to attend with the proper things. So just tell me why we are discussing this. Which room you like? The left room, which is a clean room, or the right room, which is a messy room? You have your own rooms. You want to have a clean room or a messy room? We all want to have a clean room. Because why? What is the advantage in a clean room? Tell me. You'll appreciate this point. Why you like to have a clean room and not a messy room? Okay, because it is more cleaner. It will be pleasant. Ishanvi has written a very good word. Correct. Anyone more want to say? Why clean room is a good room for you? Gyan is also written very nicely. Correct. Ashish also wrote very nicely. Correct. So the left side room, okay, calm and pleasant, okay, fine. But something more. Left side room is a more organized. Some of the students wrote exact word. We can exactly find, even if you're not there in the room, I can tell my mother or I can tell my brother, you just open the room, go on the left side with the drawer, you open the second shelf, and in the left hand corner, you'll find one box in which the 2 pens are there. The left pen has a cap of red color that you can bring. Because everything is systematically kept, right? Whereas a messy room, you have everything, but then everything is messed up only. You only don't know where to find your notebook, where to find your things and all. So why I'm telling this, our life also, our mind is also filled with many things. Our life also is filled with many things. And then when it comes to learn something good to take in, if you're not properly organized, then, I learned so many things, I got so many things in, but where is what and how to apply and all become very tough then. So all these learnings are like a gathering of great weapons. Like when Arjuna was into the jungle, he was a very smart. He did not sleep, okay, fine, it's a time to sit in a jungle. So let me just sleep. He used his time to gather many weapons. He went to Lord Shiva, got a Pashupati weapon. He got with the fight with some Gandharvas, he got some chariots and many Gandiva bows and like different, he gathered, he prepared himself, correct? So he was focused on his task, what is going to come. So same thing as a student, we have to go ahead in our career, we have to go ahead in our life. And as we learned, we do need to balance competence and character, everything. So we should be well organized to take this opportunity, right? All of you are registered for this course. So we should do proper justice by showing a good seriousness. So these are the few things are there. First point is what you see here. Don't miss it, because many things you'll be learning, and one thing after another it will build up. Of course, teachers you can always ask, but then as it is a group learning and all, it will be like a little challenging again to revise everything. So try to attend, and it is online thing. So even if you're missing, then you can ask your brother or anybody to just to attend, make a note, so that then you don't miss it. Special learnings as a gift you'll get for our life. We like to have many gifts, right? But here you will get many good gifts which you can decorate our character very nicely and become a very shining example. So we should not miss it. So try, because now it's a holidays and we also kept a good hours so that all of you can make it. So try your best. Of course, some emergency days, okay, but no, don't miss it. Yeah. And then respect the time, because time is limited and we are also limited, but learnings are not limited. So if you start late, then teacher have to wait for everybody. or if you join little late, then we miss it, the link, how it's built up and what are the points. So as I saw, many of you were already well in time today. So we start on time and we'll end in time. So to cover so many learnings and all, but if it becomes a late, then again things gets, and you have some of you are in a 2 session, 3 sessions. So then everything will become delayed for us to attend. So make sure you attend on time. We respect the time, then we'll get the things nicely. So respect the time. Yeah, and be in the spirit of learning. These sessions are not just having a new information or some nice stories, clap hands, and then end the day. That obviously you'll have a good entertainment, but we're to look into our life also. All of you know that aphorisms, asato ma. Anyone knows that? Asato ma. Anybody like to say? Raise your hands. I'll give a chance. There are 3 things we speak. Some of your schools, I think they recite also. Who is not spoken? Okay. Who is a Tanvi? Yeah.
Sir, Asatoma is the prayer in my school.
Tell what are those?
Asatoma Sadgamaya.
Yeah, very nice. Next.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is the first. No. Asatoma.
Asatoma Jyotirgamaya Vedyorma Amrutam Gamaya.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah. So these are 3 things, no? Asatoma Sadgamaya. Take me from the Asat, this temporary place, to the permanent place. Tamasoma, dark place, to the light. We all want to have a light, no? Darkness is very frightening. And mortality, but there is immortal place also. So then we want to go to that things, then we have to look into our lives also, right? How I am behaving, how I am speaking, what the teacher is telling then about the life, about the lessons, and then how I can also translate into my life and then develop myself. So it should be a spirit of learning. Otherwise, then we're sitting online and then we're on multiple screens. Then just then it's not a point for, then we'll be only the losers. That should not happen. So you'll become such a wonderful student, because these are direct lessons given by God. So why Vyasadev penned it down? You know what Vyasadev did the work of writing down what? Vyasadev, what he wrote? I mean, of course, he did not wrote personally, but he got it written. What is that work? All the Vedas, Mahabharatas, all the Bhagavad Gita we have today, these are all been written. Why it is written? Before it was no notes, no PPTs, no PDFs. Why he wrote it down for us? Anyone knows? Because we tend to forget. We don't remember. Our mind is very, very, so much distracted. Divesh is writing, Kali Yuga people, they're fools. So we are fools. Yeah. So we need we should not think we're a Satyuga people, and not to give a chance mind. So use a notebook and pen. Make a nice notebook. Write down all the important points, the story titles. You need not to write everything, but some keywords, make a smart notes, right? So it will make it very, very easy for us to revise it. So what happens once you hear from a teacher, then you write down, and while writing down, you also think to while writing down. So 3 times the things has gone inside. So it's become a permanent thing. And then later after the session, or just go through it, flap it, just read a page, whatever, short notes, then lessons. And then after every session, there'll be a quizzes. So then you'll be easily able to write. You'll be able to easily understand and look. And then if anything not understood, then there is a question answer session. You can ask for a teacher. So keep a habit of making a notes, not to think that I know everything and I remember easily. Otherwise, then later we lose it. You're going to learn this level 1. We're having a 36 a bits, 36 shlokas, 36 stories, 36 chapters of Lord Krishna's life. Then level 2, then level 3, like that 108 things we're going to learn. So many things are there. So we should not forget. This thing should remain as a weapon. No? Otherwise, if you just hear from a head, it will get evaporated. But from head, it should come down into the heart. And then from heart, it will come into the hands. We can get into action. We can lead those things. But then if the head is only not there, from here out, from here in, from here out. So that should not happen. So make a habit of nice notes. Last year also many students, so wonderful notes they were maintaining. I think I would have taken a copies to show all of you. Maybe, but let us see this time how many of you make a good notes. And then, so very simple, you need not to write everything. Already many things will be shared with all of you. After every session over, you will get a online access to look into those slides and everything for your reference purpose. But slides will not have all the things spoken because teacher has spoken those things for you to explain. So you'll on the slides you'll see maximum pictures or some videos, but then why it is told, what is the point in that? Correct, no? Otherwise, then it will remain only information. It will not bring out transformation. So from head information, the heart transformation, then hand application. You're understanding? So that's why it starts from the making a notes. Okay. Even not only for these sessions, I'm saying you sit for your school classes or things, notes making is a very good practice. This is a serious student. And then be interactive. This is not just a one-way learning. Anything you're not understood, you can raise your hands, you can write in a chat, or you can at the end question answer, then you can ask a question. But make sure you are learning. So teachers are very, very wonderful. They will be having a good, because of their experience, they will share very, very wonderfully. So you can always ask your doubts and things and make it very clear, okay? So if you don't involve, don't interact, then two things. Either you're understanding everything or you're not understanding anything. So asking a question is a sign of intelligence. It means one think about that. And then he's putting a doubt ahead, right? So that's why keep it. And you are so beautiful. Because the classes are online, our screens are off, videos are off, then everything, we are also mentally goes off. So make sure you keep yourself active by even visibly also present with the teachers. We're making a groups. Now we have all the students together, but for learning purpose, we'll have around 15-20 students in a batch. So then as a group, make sure you actively involve, because we're all geographically different places. That's why conducting offline, because of some resources limitations and all, we're not able to host offline. But now online is opportunity, but don't become offline when you are online. Right? We have a laptops, we're smart operators of laptops, so we should not get cheated by our skills in terms of getting with other browsers and other tabs. So when your video is on, then teachers also get to know how we are learning and things. So if physically it is appreciative, you can keep yourself active. So these are the few things. Yeah, and all that matter is attention. It all starts from attentions. First attendance. Make sure you join the class. Then when you join the class, give attention. Then when attention is given, then affection. Learn with the interest, not with the force, because my parents put me there to learn. Or because it has been a thing, so let me just put a formality. No, with affection, with our heart, with the interest, then it will go inside. That will become absorption. And then the application will come out. Then we'll be able to apply. So it's all starts from attendance. So we all will attend, but we should not be absent-minded, or we should not be just as a formality putting there. So we'll get only into the head, but not into the heart. Absorption is for the heart. Affection is for the heart. Application is for the hands. Attention is for the mind, you see. And attendance is for the body. Just keep the body present. So then what is the difference? Even the other animals also can sit and attend, but then there is no affection, attendance. That should not happen. Okay, so you can remember these 5 A's. And then what is written here? Witness the change as you are gradually learning. As I already said, look into your life also, how you are as you are growing by day and things. Let's see, by applying these things, how then you will get a confidence. Yes, I'm becoming a better. I'm able to apply and things. Then you will be able to learn with a good interest. And God helps those who help themselves. So food will come up to this, but then we only have to chew it, or we have to put inside. Nobody can force. Then forcefully putting means one is a diseased condition. But we're all healthy, so we have to do our homework of observing ourselves. And then the real, so many amazing good treasures are there in our life. It will come out. The good things will shine in our life. All bad things will go away. So we'll become a very wonderful. All the things will develop. Krishna Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Krita. That faith, when we approach the God, everything will be taken. We need not to worry. We get a good intelligence. We get a good understanding. We get a good things. Even the bad things also comes. We'll be able to respond in a proper way. So that's why this change we have to bring out. And how he learned. All of you saw the picture. Anybody knows who is this person? He also joined the summer course. Of course, it was not a summer. It was a rainy season. Some of the senior students, anybody knows who is this boy? Very nice. Tathagat Prabhu with the question mark, but correct. No problem. Yeah. Yeah, correct. All of you. Can you put 415? It's becoming a late. 415 you see. So this is Narada boy, the sage Narada. How he became such a great devotee of God. Correct? Because he followed the very good principles when he was learning from his teachers. See how he's obedient? He's not a naughty child. He's not, what you call, stealing their rod or beating them. No, he's obedient. He's making arrangement for their service, serving them a food. His mother used to prepare and used to bring and serve for them. And he was very, very well disciplined. And that's why he did not learn anything new, but because of his good behavior, all the good things were transformed to his life. Everything was there. So that's why the whole point is our discipline, our attitude. And then you see how ultimately we get the help from the God. Okay. So now time is running out. Just moreover things I already spoken. So I hope all of you have made the notes for this also, how to participate ourselves nicely. So this coming to the schedule, sessions are there with a very nice, as I said, many nice videos. At the end, we'll be having a meditation practice also. Very good activities and quizzes and special prizes for all the, after all the course also, there'll be like a kind of a end exam and things. So it's very interesting. It'll be like a course. You'll be able to present yourselves. So it's very interesting. So make it yourselves. So as I said, there are many batches. We're going to make a groups, but this is a general slots because afternoon time, all of you will be inside the homes. Morning time, you can get up, you can fresh up, you can help your parents in the houseworks, you can revise your tables, your studies, maths, whatever. Right, and then the around lunch time or so, the classes will start, and then evening you can go out for a cycling or exercise or learning your skills and all. And afternoon time you can utilize. So this is a tentative plan. All of you are there in the WhatsApp groups. Anybody who is not in the WhatsApp group, because your respective teachers will be communicating to you. We have a different teachers also for all of you in a different groups. So then they will be communicating with all of you in the groups to tell about the timings. And so this is a tentative slots. Tomorrow onwards, today by end of the day, teachers will write to all of you. And then you can always contact the teacher who is there with the admin there. Contact them for any concern, clarification, so that then you can make sure you actively learn. Okay, in case if you're not in the WhatsApp group, please write in the chat now your name and your WhatsApp number, so that then we can make sure that where you have been added or not added will, and which course you registered for, with what name you registered for, then we'll make you into the group. Okay, and this will be a daily classes. Okay, it will be every day now. I can just project you the complete plan of in the Excel sheet I have kept here. What are how many sessions, and then what are the You all are seeing this Excel file here. Okay, this is little small. Left hand side there is a Tavakathamritam course schedule. Today is a session 0. There is orientation session. I can zoom it little bit. You can see nicely. Okay, and then the right hand side, Shloka Master and Wisdom 10. This is today orientation. Tomorrow onwards, total 36 stories you are going to learn. 36 shlokas you are going to learn. And for a Krishna book, there are almost 36 chapters, 30 to 34 chapters are there. So daily one chapter with the memory maps and the lesson plan. And the right hand side, the shlokas and wisdom tales, all their numbers. And after every set of 3 or 4 sessions, or almost 5, there will be a revision session, so that then you make sure you are grasping properly. So almost after 8 sessions, 4 classes where we cover 8 bits, there will be a revision. So this is how it goes. So Shloka Master Wisdom Tale have a total 25 sittings, which will end around May end. This is basically whole May month. And Tavakatamritam goes almost kind of a June, around, it will end up to June 7th. And then there will be a grand test, and there will be short interviews for all of you to check your learnings and things. Okay. So this is a daily classes. Every day it will be functioning because these are holidays now. So this has been planned. Okay. So this is all from our side. Wish you all a very happy participation and hearty congratulations for making this wonderful choice. I guarantee you, based on the last couple of years experiences, so many amazing way the children have learned, the parents have appreciated, the teachers have liked it. So because why, this is something which is directly you get connected from God. So it is all pure, it is all wonderful, and it is all entertaining and educating both. So many children make many choices, but you are the wonderful children made such nice choice. So congratulations, and wish you all happy participation. So this is all from our side. Today by end of the day, all of your respective teachers will communicate you on the WhatsApp group or telling the joining link, because this is the joining link. Today is for orientation session. Tomorrow onwards you will get a different link, which will be there for your class. You'll be getting on the WhatsApp. And any queries or any concerns, you can always call back or write a mail and have active learnings. Okay, so this is all from my side. Any comments, any questions anybody have, you can raise your hands. Very good. Here one question is asked, course book. So for those who are Tavakathamritam, you are welcome to the temple. If you are in Hyderabad, you can collect the copy of Krishna book as a course book, because you have to go through the chapters. Daily after the class is over, you will get a question bank, which you can see, get the answer from a book, attempt it. And next day, the second session starts, there will be a quiz based on the previous day session. So you can solve it all throughout the day, go through the chapter. So for that, you need a book, right? So Krishna book is there for you. If you are registered and for this course, you'll get a Krishna book. For Shloka Master and Wisdom Tale, there is no need of any course book. You will get as a gift at the end. Bhagavad Gita is a book, but then Bhagavad Gita is a very huge 700 shlokas, but all shlokas are put on the slides. And every day you will get a material. At the end of the day, by evening hours, we'll give you one web page where you can access that day's material. So in that you can see shlokas, you can see the lessons, you can see everything. And you can try out the quiz also. The question bank also will be uploaded. So there's a Krishna book. It is a nice, if you have a copy with you, then you need not to come now only. You can use that, and at the end you can collect additional copy which you can use for your personal thing, or you want to give as a gift, that will be there. Okay, so that's our one student had asked. Yeah, in case if you have a Krishna book already with you, then we'll give you another copy. Don't worry. Another book will be, so we'll be giving you one gift form where what all the books and gifts are available. You can choose. Many of you have Krishna book copy with all of you, then you can continue using that. And then when actually the gift collection comes for all of your participation, so then you can select which things you want to have. That will come little end of the course, the gift thing. Okay. Vaibhav Prabhu is writing, our school will start from 23rd May and my school end by 3 p.m. Will I get the recording? Yeah, yes. You can always put in the query, in the teacher, no, respective teachers, you can put a word. So they will arrange. And if school ends by 3 p.m., there is no problem. Once you come back, if your course, let's say, is there at the post hours, then you can attend also directly. Yeah, those who are outstation, like some of you are writing, you are from Mancherial, you are from Bangalore, you are from different places. So we will send you the copy. Yeah, Tadavit Prabhu, you have a doubt? Then yes.
Prabhuji, I have a doubt, Prabhuji. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, I can.
Prabhuji, what are mind maps, Prabhuji? I still do not understand.
What is?
What is that memory map, Prabhuji?
You'll get to see tomorrow. Tomorrow course will start, no? You'll get to see that memory map. Basically, the whole chapter is been designed in such a way. If you remember those things, the whole chapter details you'll remember.
Prabhuji, 1 minute, Prabhuji. My laptop is in low charge, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So that is a memory maps. Your teacher will tell you tomorrow what is a memory map and how to. Basically, that will plan for all of you to memorize the whole details of the chapters at a broader level, and then remember the chapter, remember the characters and things like that, and the lessons also. Any other question anybody have? Officially, we end here. Any of you want to take a leave and go, you can please take a leave. As I said, WhatsApp group will be the point of communication. By end of the day, your respective teachers will give you the link for joining tomorrow onwards, and they'll post the timings. And then you can contact them personally for any concern regarding any issues and things. We'll sort it out. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Now we'll take your questions, and if you want to ask question, comments, you can please ask. In case some of you want to take a leave, you can please take a leave. Thank you. Yeah, now your hands are raised for questions. 4 hands are raised here.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, will you take the all classes of 3 batches, 6 to 7? 1.
Which one?
6 to 7.
What is your doubt?
So that's the doubt is in registration, the message was that the class has been for 5 to 6.
Okay, okay. Yeah, actually, yeah, we got some requests from students. That's why we so today evening your teachers will contact. You are there in the WhatsApp group?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, yes. So they will share with you today by evening, and then you can contact directly for it, because we are making a batch. This timing may not be answer for everybody's here present. So with your batch, what time you get, you just reply back to the teacher there, and then if any issue, they will help you out.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah, you are comfortable, right? 6 to 7, or you have any concern?
Ma'am, sir, Prabhuji, I have another class at that time.
Oh, okay, okay. So we'll just put a word which teacher is there for you, then put a word to them and they will help you out. In case if I'll write our mail ID, any of you have any concern is not getting sorted out, you can always write in the mail. We'll be getting a replies. In the chat I am writing. Yeah. This is our office mail ID. You can always write on that. if things are getting not clear for all of you or any issues. Okay.
Ji Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Next, Srivatsan and Ashwin. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, actually, I have a doubt, Prabhuji.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ask me. Yes.
6:30, 6 o'clock time one said to me because I have a class at.
Oh, okay. So yeah, again, looks like all of you have your timing. So these things will be solved with your WhatsApp group teacher. Okay. Yeah, by end of the day. Yeah, today around 7 or 8 p.m. around that you will receive the time slot for your batch, and then the link. Then you can contact the teacher. In that admin, you will see the teacher is admin. So you can call them and put a request, what issue and what things. Then we'll try to switch to other batch with which matches your timings.
Okay, Prabhuji. Prabhuji.
Oh.
Prabhuji, when it will be, Prabhuji?
When it will be?
Like in a week. Sunday or.
No, I said no. You not heard. Every day. Tomorrow onwards, every day it is.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Every day it is. Okay.
Okay, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. Who is a Samprati? Yeah. Your doubt? And Vamshi Krishna, yes. Please ask your doubt.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
Prabhuji, I am out of Hyderabad. So when I will receive that Krishna book, Prabhuji? Because tomorrow onwards class. Tabakaramritam.
Yeah. So your teachers will be sending you one form where you can write your address, your name. Okay. Then in 2-3 days time, because in India it takes not more than 2-3 days, you'll receive the book. We'll send by post if you're out of Hyderabad. If you're in Hyderabad, yeah.
Today teachers will send that address where we should.
Yeah. Yes. In case if you don't get, then you call the teacher directly. Okay. Then they will. That you tell them that we want a Krishna book copy for the course. I don't have. So when can I get it? Then immediately they will communicate to us in the office, and then we'll send the copy to you.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Our mail ID also I wrote in the chat. You can copy. In case things are not clear, you can write with your name and concern. We'll reply. Okay, Vamshi Krishna, Shrikar. Yes. Okay, no more doubts.
Prabhuji?
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
I have a badminton class from 4 to 5:30. So how should I attend the class? Shloka Master.
Acha, you registered for Shloka Master, huh?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So you have a timing concern?
Yes.
Okay. Again, as I said, you just wait for the evening time. Your teachers will send you the exact slot, and then you can contact them, asking about the concern of your slots, and then suggest them the feasible options. Because that's why we kept in a groups. Immediately now I cannot say because everybody's concern and things how it comes based on the group. Okay.
Okay.
You have WhatsApp group. You got WhatsApp group added for the course.
Hello.
Yes, WhatsApp.
Yes, sir. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So then there the teacher will write you by today. If things doesn't come, then you can always call them again evening to clarify.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, done.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
are Shloka Master and Wisdom Tales on same time?
No. We have kept different slots because many of you have registered for 2 or 3 of all the courses. So that then we have to keep a slots different. It won't be at the same time. Yeah. Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay, last, who is a Shrikar? Your hand is for the doubt. Yeah, some of you are writing, we have a Krishna book in Vedavis. Yes, fine. Offline is always good to access. You can make a notes. You can highlight the points. You can put a bookmark, sticky notes. It's become a very systematic learning. Online, suddenly the internet goes or things and all. And it's not a good also to keep our eyes all the time on the screen also. So offline is recommended to use the copies and paper and pen and notes, highlighters and things. Very wonderful learning. We should have a library in the home, all the nice books and things systematically learning. And then whenever it is needed, we access online. So in case if you don't have a hard copies, please get it that and then start using. It's nice. Okay, so I think we complete with all the doubts and yeah, those who are in Hyderabad are welcome. That's a good question you're asking. You can come to our ISKCON temple, Abbots, which is close to Nampalli railway station. In case if you don't know, you want a location, just contact your WhatsApp group, the teacher admin. Okay, then they will send you the location. You can travel. The temple timings, you can come apart from afternoon 1 to 4 hours. Temple will be open, but you will get a nice darshan of the Lord also. But in case if not, you are welcome anytime to collect your copies. You can send your father or you come or whoever coming going from that area, collect the copies. You can tell your name and number, they will make a tick and give you the copy. Hare Krishna. So I think we completed one more hand who is in the alarm. Yes.
Prabhuji, when will the Krishna book come?
Yeah, you just send your request by today. Then in 2 to 3 days by post. In case if you are in Hyderabad, then you can collect anytime at the earliest you can. Out of Hyderabad, we will send by courier. Okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, where you stay? So in Hyderabad, it will be very easy. Many of the locations nearby, anybody coming, going, you can just.
Stay in
Yeah.
Vizag.
Oh, why is that?
Prabhuji's Vizag.
Okay. Yeah, then we'll send by post. You can put a request to teachers with your address. We'll ask them today by put a form, request form. Then you can.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
So I think we end with all of your queries. Thank you all very much for all of your patience, participation, and wish you all very, very happy learning and bring out that wonderful personality out of us and become the very good example for the society, and we can learn on behalf of God, serve on behalf of God, make our life beautiful and make everybody also, as Srila Prabhupada, who is our founder of ISKCON, he has been shown and doing. So it's been a very glorious, and we congratulate all of you for showing your good participation. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.